Hello, hello. Hello. Are you
All right, welcome back for game 2 of the evening. We're going to have the Yanawa Devils facing off against the Bang Na Beavers. What a way to kick off the playoffs in the Flying Farangs Hockey League. Comes down to a shootout. U.S. stands tall in net, played incredible, made 29 saves in the winning effort as the player of the game in game number 1. A little bit of controversy as on the goal in the shootout, they ended up calling that Aiden threw his stick at Matty Siegel, who was trying to score, and that ended up calling it's an automatic goal. So a big game now for game number 2 to see who will join the Pattaya Wolves in the finals. But Bang Na, they're going to have a big boost from having Simon back from taking his son over to the Quebec tournament. We need to have a big game expected from Palm as well. G's playing his second consecutive night, played in the SHL last night, actually scored a power play goal in his game last night in the Siam Hockey League. So G is coming back for game number 2. And so big matchup here. Bang Na, when G Sing in net to have a big game as well. He looks very sharp in warm-up so far. On the other side for the Yanawa Devils, they are missing Tom Price, who is one of the best players in the league. So they're going to rely heavily on BGA Bank to be the driving force of their offense. If you're ever at the Akamai Warrior Rink, go check out BGA Coffee Shop right there attached to the rink. It's owned by our very own bank, number 77 for the Yanawa Devils. Another special congratulations to Punchy, playing defense for the Yanawa Devils, fresh off of a silver medal at the World Championships. Congratulations to all of our women, all of our women Thailand national team players who just finished with the silver medal overseas in Croatia for the World Championships. Had a great showing overseas there. Again, we're in another game that is going to come down to the goaltending. The goaltending was the difference in the last game, with U.S. making a ton of huge saves in the winning effort for the Pattaya Wolves. We are going to have Jui in net for the Yanawa Devils, facing off against G Sing for the Bang Na Beavers. Both are very capable, very experienced goaltenders. We should have a great matchup in store for the evening. We're just about a minute away from puck drop now. The teams are going to huddle around their nets. We're going to be joined on the call by Scotty Hockey Murray for us providing the color commentary for our second playoff game of the evening for the Flying Farangs Hockey League. As always, the Yanawa Devils are brought to you by 8855 Bar on Sukhumvit Soy 8, right near the Nana BTS station. Great place to go have a drink. They have great food as well, great breakfast options. Any time of the day is a good time to go stop by 8855. On the other side for Bang Na, they're going to be brought to you by Capone's Pizza, one of the best pizza places in Bangkok. They have the Chicago-style deep dish. They also have New York-style as well, providing great pizza, good times for everyone, sponsoring our Bang Na Beavers. And always our league is brought to you by Stashaway. If you want to invest in this part of the world, you can always use the Stashaway app as a great investment opportunity for your future here.
The referee's decision. That's it. So I think again it's going to be a difference of youth, personal experience here, a lot of experience in the Yanawa side, and a lot of youth on the Bangna side. So let's see again if we have another tight one like we did the first game.
A great first game. Now face-off coming up. We're going to have G playing forward, actually. Facing off against Bank. Now it's going to be won by Yanawa. They're going to get it quick up, and Justin Sarnoski, roller superstar, inline superstar, is going to dump it in deep. Looks like Yanawa has Perm playing forward as well instead of his usual defensive position here. G's going to control behind the net. So just for reference, we have G is going to be the skater. G Singh is the goalie for the Bangna Beavers. That's how we're going to differentiate between the two. G weaving through traffic. Ralph Dittmer's going to whack that away from him, but G's still in control. Looking to center, and he's going to put it kind of, looks like it's going to go off to the side of the goal, but Dewey's going to swallow that for a whistle in the early stages. They just couldn't get the puck from G there. He was going went from coast to coast, created an opportunity, but it was kind of a weird angle shot. Try and just find something on net. Put the puck on net is never a bad idea.
Valley playing defense. The funny thing is that G is wearing a red helmet tonight because unfortunately not everybody's color coordinated. So red is the primary color of the team that he's going against. But now his daughter is out there taking out the face-off, and she's the one to watch for Bangna today. She's probably the quickest player in the league. She's got great acceleration.
Yeah, that is definitely for sure. It's a big loss tonight for the Bangna. They're going to be without Nikki, who's been one of their top players so far this season. Back on D, I believe she is out of town. Early stages, back and forth. Back and forth action. Now Palm takes it. She looks to regroup. She goes up to Pascal. Pascal goes around one defender. Pascal in, one-on-one with Punchy. Pascal, long shot deflected by Punchy up into the netting, and we'll have an early offensive zone face-off for Bangna. 3 minutes into this one.
He just came up here. He looks a bit forlorn. And we do have to give Mark all the credit in the world for all the time and effort that he put into organizing that team. They did everything they could, but score. And that's a lot on US. So as much as proud as we are of Patio for winning, tough loss for us.
Definitely a tough loss. You do have to question, you had Rafferty and August both didn't take shootouts, didn't take shots. But here comes Perm into the zone. He's going to drop.
Cloud lost control. That hurt.
Dittmer comes back. Dittmer riding a one game goal streak. Wow, I got a little caught up in my words there. Yanawa goes cross ice. Marcus is well offside. They're going to tag up now. Kong will kick it back to G. G regroups. He gets control. G's looking at weaving through traffic. Now Sarnoski takes a tumble by himself. G over to Kong. Kong puts it back down low to G. G over to Simon. Simon, he puts it down low to nobody, but it goes up to the point to Flint. Now it's shipped out by Marcus. Here comes Perm. Perm's in all alone. Here he goes. Oh, good play by Bali. Uses the body to shield him off the puck. That was a good defensive play there by Bali coming back. Perm's got a lot of speed. That was a good defensive play.
Perm is playing forward, right? We've seen him on D for most of it, so we've got a lot of players changing positions for us in the game. We're trying to find a spark. Do we know where Nikki is? Is she in the States? Do we know? Is she gone for all the playoffs?
I think I saw that they're like in Switzerland or something. Look at their skiing. Here comes Hakao around Susu. We have Susu and Zuzu. This is Susu on this one. Pascal trying a centering pass is going to be picked off and fired along the boards, but Belanger keeps it in. But he gets his pocket picked. They're going to get it out to neutral ice now. Palm a little bit too calm with the puck there. She's going to take it. Now she goes with some speed. She goes around a couple defenders. Here goes Palm shot, and it goes just a bit wide. But
moves there, but again, she's got to work on her finish too. But a couple great moves to break into the offensive zone.
She's looked very confident right now. This is what Bang Na is going to need her to be a really confident player to provide some offensive spark for them. The puck will be cleared out to Holden. He's just going to spin around, backhand it in, Punchy gets it, fires it out. She plays pitch and catch with the other team's defense as they go D to D to Belanger. Belanger goes cross ice to Hakau. Hakau has Yumi. Good pass up to Yumi. Now Yumi into the zone. Yumi shot blockered away by Dewey. Good shot, good save early on by Dewey there. Lazy backhand is kept in momentarily by Yumi.
Looks like a corner linebacker out there. He's got some speed and he's heavy on his skates and he's got some real power when he runs up.
Ralph had Bank wide open on the far side. I don't think he saw him. He's going to ice it down, spell the face-off in the offensive zone for Bang Na upcoming. We are just under 12 minutes gone in the first, just under 12 minutes left in the first period, sorry. Early on, shots are 3-1 in favor of Bang Na. They've had more of the offensive zone pressure so far this game, but it's been pretty back and forth in the early stages.
Yeah, it's early, but this doesn't seem to have the intensity of that last game, but we are early in the first period. As the game goes on, this intensity should pick up more.
Interesting seeing G up at forward as well. I've never seen him play forward before. Kept in by Bali. Bali's shot's going to go a little bit wide by about 3 or 4 feet, but Yumi's going to get the bank off the boards. He's looking to center. He can't get there. And gets it. He's going to be gone. We have Flint. Flint's the last man back bank. Weird angle shot, and he's going to miss the net by about a foot high. Cut off the angle. Bank, I thought he was going to maybe try to toe drag back to the middle, but he just fired one and went just a little bit high. G Singh was in good position in goal as well. There wasn't much to shoot at. What you want from the goal is to come out, challenge the shooter, get in position. If they're going to beat you, make the pitch.
Interesting thing about the players in this league is they're not so as smooth as the guys in the SHL. They get things done.
Goes Bank again in. Good pass by Perm up to Bank. Puck is still loose, but they're going to blow it dead as it was half under G Singh's pad, half not under it, but they did blow it dead finally. Perm was lurking for that rebound. He saw the puck there, but just couldn't get there in time before they blew the whistle. Good offensive chance there by Yanawa.
This combination of Bank and Perm is going to be one to be wary of.
Good face up by Bank to Ethan Yang. His shot's going to miss the net. You need to have someone in front to try to deflect that one. They didn't get any traffic there. Here comes Belanger. He goes around Dittmer. They have Pascal in front. Belanger circles around, centering pass. Nobody home, and it's going to come out to center ice, and Bang Na will look to regroup. Palm up to Pascal. Pascal intercepted by Marcus. He's going to fire. Give it over to Belanger. He gets it up to Hakau. Now here comes Hakau. Hakau, long shot. It's going to be high from the net. You want to get those shots low. Get those shots low for rebound.
But he's got to get it. I mean, Hakau has been one of the best players. This is his interesting line. But Belanger out there with Palm and Hakau.
Hakau leaves it to Holden. Oh, Bank takes a tumble. Now here comes Perm. One of these young Thai players in this league can really fly. His centering pass is going to be intercepted by Holden, and Ono will regroup it back to center.
As a sub, Ono is a veteran of the SHL, actually won the Johnny Lee Award. I think this is his first time in the league, and he's obviously playing as a sub for Yano. You just want to see it.
He played last week as well, because they're missing Tom Price.
No, that's the second game. I just interested to see Ono out there, because when Ono's on his game, he's going to be quite productive.
Good chance there by G. Didn't get a ton on that shot, and Jimmy's going to swallow that for a whistle. Yeah, Ono can be a very productive player for Yanawa in this game. They are missing Tom Price, who is their superstar. That's a huge hit for them, especially offensively. I think that's probably why they have moved Perm up to offense to play with Bank, and now they have Ono as a sub and Ono as a defenseman.
Sometimes Ono can be a bit chippy and take needless penalties, but when he's on his game and things are going well, he can be very good player.
Shot by Bali is going to go wide over the head of Punchy. She goes all the way around up to Ivan, the video game superstar. Here he comes. Ivan looking to drop it to Sarnowski. It was the right idea, but Sarnowski couldn't get to it. And then Yumi's going to fire that down. It's going to go for icing. We'll have a face-off in Yanawa's offensive zone. Ivan was gone for a while, but now he's back in Bangkok. We know he's back in Bangkok because his gear is all over the locker room. And again,
Ivan has more gear than some teams do.
well, Sean Berg last night cleaned up his gear and put everything away into his locker, into an organized area. So hopefully, it'll stay that way. Now they're gonna cycle it back. That's an unlucky bounce over Simon's stick. Yanoa fires it back down. Now G's gonna pick it up. G now. G gets his pocket picked. Here comes Ivan on a breakaway. Pressure by Flynn. Shot saved by G Singh. G Singh tested early. Comes up with a big stop there. It comes all the way down. Here the Spoon Man gets it in his own zone. Sean Spoon Lee takes it behind his own net.
Ivan, if he gets in shape, there's a big presence out there. Because he can really do some things. I'd really like to see him get in big physical shape. Because he's a big boy and can do some damage out there.
I forgot that Ivan was in this league. I mean, was I early on saying Mikhail is the second best Russian player playing in the Bangkok League at the moment?
This is his first game of the year. This is the first time he's played all year.
And we have maybe, I'm not sure what they called there because Bank did bring that into his defensive zone. I think they're calling offsides. Ralph is posturing for it to go all the way down. Coors having none of it. It's going to be a face-off right outside the Bangna offensive zone here. Going to have Palm versus Bank. It's going to be won by Bank over to Perm. Up to Marcus. Marcus pressured by Holden and Palm. Perm ends up with it. Good defensive play there by the combination of Palm and Pascal to get that away, and they finally chip it out. Now Pascal going to have to get on this. This is going to get waved off icing. Ethan Yang will fire it around. He's got Perm there on the boards. Perm fires it. No one's there though. No one was there in position to take that puck. Now finally, Yanoa gets some control. Bank will circle back and regroup. Pascal taking a tumble. Clear icing as well, but they did wave it off. Maybe just to keep the flow going in the game a little bit.
Sometimes the SSL will get some indecision. Both Tom and like the decision, they're very decisive in every call.
I appreciate it. I don't want to criticize the referees because they're out here, and they do a good job. They do a good job pretty much all the time. But they wave off icings at the last second, and I would like them to just do it soon. And even when Mancorn was filling in for Tor, Mancorn was very assertive with his calls. He never wavered. He was like, "This is the call. This is what it is," and that's what we're getting from our officiating here. And it's been that's very easy to play with as a player, in my opinion. Now here comes Bank. Now Marcus over to Bank. Bank's gonna go wide. Weird angle shot. Good defense by Belanger, getting the stick in that shooting lane. Susu trying to go down low to Bang. Weird bounce off the boards now. Ono trying to bring it in. Now Belanger comes out with it. He's got Simon streaking. He hits Simon. Oh, Simon just cannot get it cleanly. He does win the race of the puck. He's waiting for reinforcements. He's got Kong coming in. Simon goes around. Punchy Simon. Backhand to the front. Waffle boarded away by Dewey to the corner to Marcus. Marcus hook to Ivan. Ivan. Slap pass over to Susu. Susu and Zuzu, brother-sister combo. Oh, she only realized that Bali had fallen down. She had more time, but she's already finished. Battle along the boards for the puck. And she keeps it in. Good keep. She shoots it on net. Kicked away by G Singh to the corner. Cow now. Can't find some control. Kept in by Ono. Tries to find Boom. Just leave it out of his reach. Boom does find it though. Boom, he has a couple people down low. Susu comes to help him out. We have a battle for the puck in the corner. Let's see who wants it. Susu is digging deep in the corner down. It's gonna be Hakao out with it. Hakao now coming out with speed. Good keep by Ono there. Good keep. He paid the price there too in that incidental contact. Good keep there. Bangna does get it out, then Pascal fires it into the Yanoa bench. We'll have a whistle and a face-off upcoming. Ono looked like an elbow to the head there.
Ono's always got to be the chippy to see. He pays the price and he's willing to take whatever he gets out.
Didn't complain or anything. It was incidental. A guy was trying to fly the zone, and Ono had a good keep in. Unfortunately, took a little shot, but it was all. I thought it was all fair. He took it, didn't complain, didn't retaliate. It was all fine. Yanoa chips it in deep to Holden. Pressured by Sarnoski, and he can't get some control. And now G comes up with it. His pass is just a little bit too far for Yumi. Icing's waved off again. Ethan Yang wins the foot race. He goes up to Sarnoski. Sarnoski up to Bank. Bank just can't handle the puck cleanly in that one in the neutral zone. He'll fire it down. That one is going to go for icing. I would have waved that one off. Ralph should have touched that puck and chose not to. I would have waved that one off. But
amazing. Mom has just turned 15, and she lives and breathes the game of hockey. In a very short period of time, she will be one of the best players on the Thai women's hockey team. She lives the game. She's always working out. She's always stretching. She's always. Her brother's a very good goalie. But it's just consumed with the game of hockey and continue to excel.
I think Palm will end up being a mainstay on Thailand's first line in the future. Here they come in zone. Bang, Sarnoski. Sarnoski shot just a bit wide. Rebound firm. Trying to bang it off. Jack G-Sing. What a save by G-Sing there. Kong finally gets it out of the zone. Back to Ethan Yang. Ralph up to Perm. Going to bang it back to Ralph. Ralph now fires it down. Sarnoski's going to chip that into the zone, but it's going to be taken by Bang Na. Holden has way more time with the puck there. But Bang Na will still unable to get it out. We're now down to the last minute in the first period. G takes it back, looking to regroup. He goes up to Flint. Bang Na in the midst of a line change. Flint up to Hakao. Now here comes Hakao. He comes in. Hakao, long shot. Loved by Dewey. Save. Hakao, rebound shot. Save again by Dewey. Lazy defense by Yanoa. Get a stick on a stick there. They let Hakao come in untouched, get his own rebound, get another shot opportunity. Dewey made a good save now. Bang Na needs to line up quick. We're under 30 seconds left in the period. Off into the zone. Line up quick. Big face-off here for the young player Palm. Yanoa is going to take their time. And it is controlled by Yanoa, but Palm ends up with it. Palm, shot saved by Dewey. Rebound cleared away momentarily by Punchy, but they're still there with it. Hakao's backhand is going to go wide. We are 3, 2, 1, and time.
Now there's a bit of a Ono stuck his elbow into Palm's back there. Now most guys wouldn't get, and that's something unfortunately Palm's going to have to learn to live with here, because when she's playing in a men's league, unfortunately there is going to be incidental contact, and she gets frustrated like that. So she's got to watch that she doesn't get down, because when this has happened before, when somebody's here, she tends to get down on herself and get sulky and want to call, and she's just got to realize that nobody's up there to try her, but there is going to be incidental contact.
She's played a strong game so far. I was surprised to see her playing the center position, especially as someone so young. You typically want them to develop maybe on the wing first, especially playing against men. It's a difficult position to play.
Maddie Siegel up here. And Maddie Siegel just scored the crucial shootout goal. Maddie, you want to relive that moment?
Yeah, so how did it feel when the puck didn't cross the line?
Well, I mean, I had the deke and I had him beat by at least 5 feet. I had a wide open net and he chucked the stick. And like right when I went to shoot it, the stick, he let go of his stick and he deflected the puck. And I looked down and I was like, that's instantly a goal. I looked at Tor and I was like, that's a goal. And so yeah,
Tor called it immediately as a goal too. Like Tor, like was very he didn't waver in his decision. He didn't think about it. He said goal immediately.
Because that wasn't a legitimate save. He threw his stick. Like, it's one of those last-ditch efforts to try to save a goal, but that's not hockey.
Aiden also didn't complain about it either.
I think he knew. He actually didn't know. He was asking the ref, and they said, "Go over his stick."
He didn't complain afterwards though. Like it was. I think he didn't. I think he just didn't know. A big win. U.S. What can you say about him?
Yeah, he stood on his head. We pulled it out. Like, to be honest, I came into this game expecting a loss, but when we started firing on all cylinders, I was like, all right, started trying harder. That's a unnatural hatchet.
You know, the difference in the game from what we saw up here was you guys scored in the last 2 minutes of the first period and the last 2 minutes of the second period. Those late period goals and early period goals are backbreakers, and you guys did it after the first and the second period, and that was the difference in the game for me.
Yeah, I mean, my second goal was lucky. I mean, I pulled it off the boards, and then I tried to cut toward the net, and then I just threw it in the front, went off someone's skate into the top corner, and I was too high.
Put the puck on net and good things happen.
Yeah. I mean, so they got a fluke goal too. Actually, I scored their goal, went off my skate here, But technically I got 4 goals tonight.
Yeah, and the old man still has some wheels on wheeling on that breakaway, the goals in ice one.
Yeah. I saw him, and he saw when I come down on him, like, you look right in their eyes, and he was like a deer in headlights. And I saw him. He came out the challenge, and I said, I gotta take it wide and flip it back in.
Here comes Palm now. Palm weaving through traffic. She's looking for someone to pass to. No, there's no one there open. Now here comes Ivan. Ivan now. Ivan, good defense there. Good defense there by Bang Na. Now Ono takes it. Ono into the zone. Ono trying to go around Hakau. Ono got his stick up high on Hakau. No call there. Interesting little pass in front now. Palm up to Hakau, and here comes Hakau back the other way. Hakau goes past Susu. He's pressured by Ono again. Now he gets his legs taken out in front of him. Now they're finally calling up down on Ono. He should have got a cross-check earlier in that shift. They didn't call it. Now we have a delayed penalty on Yanawa, and Ono he took Hakau's legs out from under him. Now easy clear ball. He should have got 2 down here for cross-checking the face earlier in the shift.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Take having Ono is the penalties. He's always going to get a couple penalties.
Yeah, for sure. The defender was not looking down at the puck. Let's got to look at his chest.
Power play for Bang Na. G actually won that face-off, but he wins it right to Perm on the other team. Now Perm is flying through the zone. Perm, long shot, saved by Ji Singh. Ji Singh didn't know where the puck was. Now Bang Na, they need to settle this down. They don't have to rush this. Settle it down, find some movement around. G around punchy. Centering pass, good stick by Bank. Now Bank up. Bank and Perm. Oh, Bank's pass just a little bit too far for Perm. Over to Bank, good pass there. Bank, long shot, blocked by Flint. Good block. Bank again, good stick by Yumi to break up that scoring chance. Here comes Simon. Simon, he hits the nitrous gas, but Ralph Dittmer coming back, the sliding defensive play. He's got Yumi backdoor, pass over, shot, he misses the net. Yumi wide open net backdoor, can't finish it. Kong shot taken by Dittmer, and he finally chips it out of the zone, out of danger. Bang Na has to regroup. Bali goes deep to Flint. Flint up to Palm. Palm, good neutral zone, good zone entry for Palm, trying to go around Dittmer. The wealth of experience of Ralph Dittmer. He's lived 3 lifetimes before she was even born. Here now holding lays it off to Kong. Kong, shoot, block. Kong, shot again, deflected away by Ethan Yang. We're still 0-0 here. Shots 11-8 in favor of Bang Na. Now good centering pass to Flint. Flint shot blocked again by Ethan Yang. And Yanawa will clear the zone. Holden will regroup back. Ono's out of the box now. Big kill by Yanawa. Now here comes Flint. Flint, pressure by Ono. Flint tries to center. It's picked off by Yang. Blocked it. Kept in by Kong. Oh, what a play by G. Now here he goes. He picks his pocket. G shot. What a save by Dewey, and we have a whistle. What a play there by G. Picks Banks' pocket. Comes in all alone. What a save by Dewey to keep it 0-0.
Great play by Holden.
I don't think he was on a breakaway when I started down the wheel.
halfway through the game now. It's 0-0 tie. We're in another barn burner at the moment. And neither side can solve the other team's goaltending at the present moment. Face-off is won by Bang Na. Belange, he passes it kind of over to Simon. Simon rips it, goes about 2 feet high. G now down low. G center, finds Simon, cannot get a shot off. Belange, good pinch by Belange in. Belange, he's pressured by a couple people. He has good control there, centering pass. Cannot find a teammate, but Holden keeps it in again for Bang Na. Boom, finally gets it for Yanawa. He passes up Sarnowski. Sarnowski backhand. Now he had Ivan, but good defensive play there by G, and G's going to dump it in. That's going to be icing waved off. Icing gets waved off. It goes up. Alonso then dumps it back in. We have delayed offsides there. Bang Na has to tag up. Ono with all kinds of time just turns it over to Palm. Palm trying a centering pass. Good defense there by the combination of Ono and Boom. Ivan has it now. Ivan passes over, looking for Boom, just a little bit too strong for him there. Good defense by Bali, cleaning up. Flint now. Palm is a breakaway if she gets going. Oh, Punchy gets there first. Punchy wins the foot race. This is what we need to have Palm start getting a little better at. She's a young player. She will get better. She's sulking. She said it's frustrating and sulks, but she will get better at doing that. And here comes now Flint. Flint into the zone. Flint. Shot kicked away by Judy. Pascal shoots it into Ralph's feet. He tries to center. Boom intercepts it. Boom passes it up. That's going to be an icing call now. It's going to go all the way down. We're going to have a face-off in the Bang Na offensive zone. We have 9 minutes left in period number 2. Shots 13-8 in favor of the Bang Na Beavers. Again, we're joined in the booth now for the this game number 2 by Maddie Siegel, game-winning goal scorer of the Patu in game number 1. Uncle Johnny, who had a great shootout attempt also. AP Brad Marchand it. And we have Andy Shee, who I think just finished running here. And as always, Scotty Hockey and Ski up in the booth also. Chipped out now, Yumi has it. High stick, and that will be an offensive zone faceoff for Yanawa. That's a big call, because that's a big high stick call, because that's an offensive zone faceoff now for Yanawa. Big faceoff here, Bang versus G. Good win by Bang. Ethan Yang doesn't get anything on that shot, and it's blocked by Holden in front. Belange has it. Belange chipped up. He's got Simon. Simon, he's loose. He's free. Simon passes it to Perm, who's unfortunately not on his team. Perm's up to Bang. Bang back to Perma, just a bit behind him. That was a good idea. Good idea, just a bit behind him. Yumi into the zone. Ethan Yang gets there first. He chips it up to Bang. Bang back to Yang. Yang now up the boards to Marcus. Marcus up now to Bang. Bang over to Perm. Now we have 2-on-1. 2-on-1 for Yanawa. Good pass over to Bang. Bang comes in. Shot. Oh, it was good save by Ji Sing. What a play by both of them. Good saucer over by Perm over to Bang. Bang off his skate to his stick. Ji Sing makes an incredible save there. Here comes Belange. Belange shot. Good stick by Ethan Yang. It hits the netting. And we will have a face-off in the Bang Na offensive zone upcoming. As always, big shout out to the ice hockey family, always providing the video for every game happening here at the Thailand International Ice Hockey Arena. They do an awesome job doing the live streams for every single game that happens at this arena, for all levels, from kids all the way up to us old guys. Face off. It's controlled by Palm, but face off was actually won by nobody. So Palm has it. Palm, she stops and starts. She finds a cow in front. A cow just can't get it on net. Good idea. Good play by Palm. They need her to settle down, because they need her to to provide offensively. Bali, dangerous pinch by Bali. Now we have Spoonman Lee on a race to the puck. No icing on this one. Sean Spoon Lee gets it. Centering fast off the skate of a cow and into the corner. Now Palm has it. Palm, she should take this up. Put on the Jets and go. But actually gets it up to Flint. Flint into the zone, over to Pascal. Pascal, good D by Ono. Susu. She circles back. Flint now goes behind his goal line. Flint losing in front. That was dangerous. And now we get, Ono had it right there for him, but couldn't control it. Palm, one too many moves at the blue line, and Ono will get it. He'll try to fancy toe drag it, then he'll fire it across Sarnowski. Sarnowski passes it, trying to hit Sean, trying to hit Lee, but he didn't be just a little bit too far. Flint now, long pass up to G. G over to Pascal. Pascal passes to Perm. Perm's not on his team though. Perm now. Perm crosses neutral ice. Here he comes in the zone. Perm, long shot. Saved by Ji Singh, and he'll save that for a whistle. Oh, thank you. We're now joined up in the booth by August, fresh off her silver medal performance at the World Championships. Welcome back. We're glad you can get back here safe. Thank you for the magnet. Use it, open a bottle. August, disappointing defeat in the first game. It was a good game though, very back and forth. You guys peppered US, but he stood tall. How do you feel about your first season so far?
I don't know. I think like the team are quite equal. Like 4 teams are quite equal. So like both of the all the games are tough and fun. At first I thought it was like a beer league, but it's really tough.
You played about 15 minutes of that third period. How were you feeling towards the end of that game?
And then I think I got a breakaway for overtime, but then I couldn't skate anymore because my legs are dead. And we only run 3 defenders in the third period, so
What a shot! VGA Bank snipes it. High glove on Ji Singh. We are 1-0 Yanua Devils. What a shot by Bank there. Absolute missile by him off his stick.
Waited, picked the top corner.
That was a heck of a shot. Heck of a shot there by Bank. That's what Yanua needs him to provide this offense for them, especially without Tom Bryce. But that was great. Good play by Ivan. What a heck of a shot by Bank. Bank now. I think that's his Bank's 10th goal of the season. I think he doesn't have any assists though. I think he's got 10 goals, 0 assists on the year. But again, if you're at the Ekamai rink, go to BGA Coffee Shop attached to Ekamai. Check it out. If you're ever there for a practice or a free skate or whatever. Now Hakao just loses control of it. He came in a little bit too wild on it. Looks like one of the players on Bangna has left the bench and looks like he's off to the side, walking around a little bit. Well, hopefully he's going to be okay. That puck kept in by Flint. Pat tries to hit a cow, but ends up passing it off to nobody home. A cow turns it over, kept in by Bali. We have a ping pong action now. Banks wide open. He's got a breakaway now. Here he comes on with Flint. Shot, score! 2 in a row. Bank now 2-0 Yanua Devils. Flint made a good recovery there on that chance. Bank was originally had a breakaway. Flint came all the way back, but then Bang rips that low blocker, beats Ji Sing, and now we're 2-0 Yanawa Devils.
G looks tired up there, to be honest. Look at him in the cage. He looks fatigued. He doesn't look at himself. He's been letting go of the rebounds, and that one, nobody was in his way, so I'm just a little bit worried about it.
And 2 great shots there by Bank now, putting him up 2-0 in this second period. Now we're 30 seconds left again. These late period goals are important. Now here comes Yumi. Oh, what a nice move on Ono. Just lose it. Kong shot. Glove by Jui. Now Bang Na, they need to line up quick. They have 20 seconds left. Line up quick. Get this offensive zone face-off. If I'm Yanawa, I go for a change. And they are. Ralph Dittmer, the experience. He's going for a change. He's icing this period. That was a veteran move by Ralph, calling for a change. He knew there was late time in the period. You're allowed to change. Bang Na doesn't like it, but you're allowed to change there.
He had 7 players on the ice at the end there, so it was a good move by Ralph, but I'm not sure that the referees couldn't have maybe sped up that puck drop or waved some of the Yanawa players back, because obviously they were trying to lay the game when they did.
They did, but
He was pissed.
they started to change right away, though. They
had 7 guys on the ice.
shouldn't have dropped the puck. I think that's a veteran move by Ralph. That's why if you're Yanawa, Yanawa is the home. Sorry, Bang Na is the home team. You line up at the dot, they have to drop the puck.
Simon reacted a bit too slowly, and he was mad about what Yanawa was doing, but he should have urged the players to get the face-off drop earlier.
Exactly. Now we're 2-0 Yanawa going into period number 3. And shots are 14-12 in favor of Bang Na at the moment. Jui's playing a good game back there. It looks like he's fully recovered from almost passing out playing inline hockey 2 weeks ago.
I think we really need to point out how obvious it is that Nikki has missed the Bang Na squad. She just holds the puck and the play when she's out there. And she, to be honest, has been probably their best player in terms of puck possession all year long. So losing her has really, really hurt them.
I think Firm playing forward's a big difference for Yanawa too. I think they should have had him at forward all season. He's not a defenseman.
Yeah, I think they were hoping for a brother-sister combo on D, and he did perform admirably on D, but you need his speed up front.
Which yeah, he played fine out back on defense, but he's a natural forward, and you can tell the way he's moving tonight, he's more confident than he was earlier.
There's something here. They got to get a goal quickly to get back in this game.
Now here, Firm. Turnaround slap shot. Good save by Ji Sing. Now Tai Ji gets it. He dances around one player, lays it off there to Yumi, just taps it to him. G into the zone. G tries to do a power move to the net. There's nothing there.
Well, he's like Kiro in the last game. He keeps making rushes. And we should note, as we did earlier, that Yanawa is missing Tom Price. They're their best player as well, but they did get him in. It doesn't look like Yanawa got anybody to replace Nikki, which to me looks like a major mistake.
Which I was contacted by the captain of the Indian national inline team. He wanted to play, but no one said they needed a player. So
that's strange. That's just I guess Simon should have addressed that. He seems supposed to be pretty. I think he did already sub in one of the games.
yes, Kapil played in one game earlier this season. He's learning ice hockey still. He doesn't understand offsides yet. That shot goes about 12 feet over the net by Ivan. And it's a perfect breakup for Akau. Now here he goes. He goes around, punchy. Akau to the front. What a save by Jui. Great offensive chance by Akau. Good save by Jui.
A nice play there. Usually he shoots on the goal. But he had a nice move there.
Akau's been flying tonight. They need Palm to get something going offensively.
2 minutes to run. She's youth, but she makes a mistake. Just live with it, boy.
All right, now in Susu. down to Punchy. Susu shot. Dangerous chance there. Put the pucks on net. Now here comes Belanger.
Rushes on the far side. Comes streaking down the zone there. He's got to find somebody open in front. See if he can. Oh no!
He found him open.
Pascal only took up hockey a couple years ago after not playing for many years. But again, kind of like Lee in the first game, he's a little bit nervous when he gets the puck in his hands. A little bit more confidence, and that would have been a good scoring chance.
That was a heck of a play by Belanger.
Trying to get his team back into it here.
Bali, good pass up. He's on the cow. Goes around Cal. Now Susu gets it. Susu pauses, goes up. Flint, he's gonna put it right off Perm. Now Perm in with speed. Perm, what a play defensively by Bali. Using the skate to intercept that puck. Now he goes all the way around to Kong. Kong hits the nitrous oxide into the neutral zone.
Kong's still fighting for it. Now Umi's got to get one. Umi's got to use his weight and size. They've got to pull something. They've got 13 minutes.
Now Kong gets on his horse now. He wins the race to puck. No icing here. He got Yumi. Yumi shot. Saved by Chewy. That's a good chance. That's a good play by Kong there. Found Yumi. Yumi got the quick shot. It's just Chewy was in good position.
Umi or Akau have to score one here in the next couple minutes to try to get this team even in the game. I don't think Hughes, but Bengal really needs one here. I don't know if they can pull it up. They really need one.
Just need similar to the last game where Pathy just needed one goal to get him going. They just need one. And then you have Perm who's been flying everywhere tonight. Good block by Flynn. I think Flynn's been the best player for them so far tonight.
He's a little bit choppy in the skates, but he's always in the right place at the right time.
Don't love that icing call.
You know, the icing calls, we've talked about that earlier.
I prefer that they keep their hand up instead of waving it off the last minute, but when I see Kong, the forechecker, skating hard to the puck and the defender stops skating, I think I want to wave that off. Good face up in by Bank to Perm. He gets blocked. Now G's got a breakaway. Here comes G all alone. Oh, they're calling a penalty shot. It's going to be a penalty shot. It's going to be a penalty. Oh, they're calling it a trip.
Because he'd already lost possession of the puck when he tripped him. So I think it's going to be a tripping call on Dewey.
I think it's on Yang. Like Ethan Yang made a last-ditch effort to try to dive at it just with his stick a little bit, and it looked like he caught a little bit of his feet. I think that should have been a penalty shot. Would you take the power play or the penalty shot?
At least. Now I'm not sure who Simon's got out there though right now. He needs to have his best players.
He's got a decent line out there. I would like to see them have Hakau out there. Oh, he's sorry, moved by Belanger. Belanger in. Oh, good save by Dewey. Belanger's playing great so far.
Belanger, speaking of experience, it's so hard to run a bloody league because you have to deal with all the problems, and eventually it just drains you. So you can't play as well as you want because you're always dealing with this issue or another. But he's tried to bring his team back to really at least a few times, making some great rushes in the D zone.
Belanger's had a strong game. I guess the only one that you would like to see out there who's not is Yumi.
He's a power forward in this league, and he needs to use the weight in his force to his advantage here. So let's see what Punchy.
Bad turnover, Holden in. Holden, oh, he had got nothing on the shot.
Riddler there, Jesus, he had a perfect opportunity.
Just got nothing on that shot. Shot goes all around now. Belanger trying to find Heckout. Bang gets it. Bang dumps it down. Bang looks a little tired now too. You also have to start taking into account maybe how how many beverages you had before the game, but Perm's flying around today. Now we need G. G's going to have to make it go for them offensively. Here he goes. He goes around punching. Oh. G scored last night in the SHL game. G can score some goals.
He got out there tonight, and he reminds me a lot of Giro in the first game. Just keeps trying to make things happen. They're getting the chances, but they're not getting the rebounds in front of Julie. Julie's great at basically clearing the puck or covering up, and that's a big difference here. Bang isn't getting any rebounds from there.
I did help G in his goal last night. When he shot it, I did kick it directly into the net. But still counts for him. Goal's a goal. They all count the same. Now Yumi's out there. You need Yumi. I like him on the point as well. Oh, what a pass. Simon just couldn't get enough on a good pinch by Bally. I think that's a good play by Bally. I don't love that like Dewey. If I'm Dewey, I want to let that one go around the net because now they have a face-off.
Time's ticking. It's kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other. It's actually outshooting him 18-14, but we've got 8.5 minutes left here. Bang is running out of time to make this happen. I mean, it looks like it could be a Yanawa.
Here they come, 2-on-1. Pass over, Bang to Perm. Perm shot, and it just goes wide. Bang gets it. Bang center to Perm. Perm. Oh, he had an open net and just could bend on the backhander. He goes up to Ralph. Ralph looking for his second ever goal. Slapped up on the point. Off the post. Hit the post. Ralph almost getting his second career goal. Here they come now. Ethan Yang. He just smacks it off the boards back to Bally. Gets a cow. Through the neutral zone. Oh, he just loses control. Loses control. Ivan gets it. Ivan head up. He's going to bank it off the boards all the way down. Bally's going to take it in his own zone. And, oh, that's a bad icing.
I'll give Ivan some credit because I don't think he's played in months. I think he got in one shinny last week. And tonight, it looks like he's lost some weight, but he's played a very solid game. We got to give Ralph a lot of credit, a lot of veteran leadership. I hate to say it, but I think Ralph's decision making has basically been a major differential in this game.
Easy when that changed at the end of the second period, just threw the time away with their game. That's the thing that he understood the situation. He literally Ralph changed he jumped on the ice himself. He's like, oh, we're changing. There's 10 seconds left in the period. We're not letting him get a face off. That was a big save by GC. That was a big save.
The funny thing with Justin is whenever he's out there, he's always laughing. It's like he's constantly laughing. It's kind of funny because you never know if he's mocking or he's not. He just laughs at everything when he's out there.
Good face-off win, shot by Sarnowski. Oh, good win by Sarnowski over to Marcus. Marcus' shot was blocked. It ended up on the stick of Sarnowski. His second attempt was a big save by G. G's played a great game so far today.
He looks tired out there. He looks fatigued.
I think he's saving it up for a sizzle playoff game on Wednesday.
He rebounds, and I think he normally doesn't. He just looks a bit tired. So I'm not going to make the rest of the injury too.
Think about the goals they scored. I mean, he had Bank absolutely. Oh, he's going to score again. Here they go. Yanawa, Ivan Schnetna. I cannot pronounce the last name. Puts it in. That might do it.
There's no way they're coming back tonight. So it looks like we're going to have a Yanawa Patio Wolves final with the Bangna Beavers going against Ratcheta for the bronze medal next week. And I mean, I think this would have. The way that Yanawa played tonight, I think they probably would have won. But if Nikki was in the lineup, it would have been a much closer game because she really is a key to their puck possession. They've had a lot of good signs tonight. But all credit to Bank, Ralph, and the Yanawa Devils. Who really showed.
Yeah, I mean Yanawa's played very well. I mean, G Singh on that goal. I think he lost side of the puck. I didn't know what it was. You want your defenders to be able to get a stick on a stick in those chaotic situations. And G-Sync's played a good game, you know. You think about like Banks sniped 2 goals that were just ridiculous shots, and then that one. Here comes Hakau. Hakau in, Hakau. Oh, just cannot get it on net. Can't get that one on net. A good power move by Hakau to the front. Now Spoonman has it. Sean Lee's a good inline player. He's just learning how to play ice hockey at the moment.
That was a professional move.
He wears gardening gloves underneath his hockey gloves too. It's really strange. Apparently it's what they do in Singapore. Now Susu. Susu goes up to Spoonman. Chandler is in her sound guard and pass. Good pass to Boom. Boom just can't get enough on it. That was a dangerous shot, just deflected over now. Boom now. He has it behind the net. He's just chilling back there. No one pressuring him. Susu with him now. Yumi putting the pressure on now. They want to do something. Yumi's got to do it. Out of Yumi putting it on. Dewey snags it out of the air, and we're gonna have a whistle and a face-off. We're now 3 minutes left and 3-goal deficit. If they're going to get back in this game, they need to get a goal in the next probably 45 seconds.
But you know, they got to rush to those face-off, so they're not doing it. Neither team is. They're just not watching it.
I like that's a good time out there by Simon. I think that's a smart thing out by Simon. They need to get a goal before the 2-minute break so they can get stop time.
Pulling the goalie here, but I think it's not that she's made a bad game, but Dewey has really stopped every good chance that Bagna has, and he's really covered up on the rebounds. 2 good goals by Bank that she couldn't be faulted on, but Dewey was really playing. So we have 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. It's a 3-0 lead. Probably insurmountable. Simon did pull the goalie, so 6 men out there now for keeping it in his bonds. Balancing on the puck, balancing circles in there, trying to win some imposter. Keeps the play. Yumi meter on it. That's like Yumi moves. That Yumi still got it. But now Ralph to Brimshaw. Hakau keeps it. Hakau should put it. Oh, Hakau had Belanger. Hakau had Belanger open in front, but he didn't look. So we got. So let's see. Palm's got it now.
Now Palm coming through the neutral zone. They need to really get moving. G goes around one defender. G opens up. Oh, that pass. He had 2 players there, and neither one of them could get a stick on it. Comes back all the way to the Bangna defensive zone. Flint now gets it. Flint over to Belanger. Belanger pass to Yumi. Oh, dangerous. Yumi gets it. Dangerous play now. Centering fast. Hakau can't get anything on it. Bank. That's going to go in. Oh, no, it's going to miss just wide. Ivan's going to win the race. We have no icing. They blew it dead. Ivan won the race cleanly. They blew it dead for icing. That should be a face-off down here. Hey. Big mistake there on the referee's part. Like that was the first mistake they've made of the night. Ivan clearly won the race.
You know, but we still got a 3-minute before we have to go.
I think the face in the offensive zone for Yano probably ices it completely. Definitely ices it. Now one punch, he goes DD to Ono. Ono up to finds Bank. Good D by G there. Gets it out to Flint. Now here comes G. G has it. Goes to Flint.
It's like a defeated team. We just don't have a this hard. They really, I hate to say it, they really mislead. We can control us with defenses.
got it still. Yeah, no call on that one. We're about just a minute left in the game now. G's circling all the way back. They're down by 3, so it's might be a little bit out of reach. G throws it all the way down. Simon's soft pressure by Simon. Punch. He's gonna pass it over to Perm. Perm. It's gonna be chipped by Flynn, but it's not gonna get all the way there. Under a minute to go now. Flynn to G. G up to Hakau. Hakau. Into the zone. Whoa, he fans on the shot. Punch, he gets it. It's going to be intercepted by G. They got to wait to clear the zone. Offside is good. Belanger scores! Clock stops now. 3-1. 30 seconds left. Belanger with the John Shabnowski half clapper beats Dewey high blocker. Now we're 3-1.
Nice to see the commissioner get rewarded for him because he's actually played a hell of a game. Been lucky to get done with them. But I mean, that was a great shot and a great play by him. This thing wouldn't happen if it was not for him. So nice to see him get rewarded for a change instead of just dealing with all the issues in this.
It's not. We've seen crazier things happen. Perm's got it. Oh, Perm loses it in his feet. Then Pascal tried to score on his own net. Ono over to Bank. Bank protecting the puck. He stops and starts. Bank looking for the hat trick. Good defense there by Bali. Perm has it now. Perm. This game's now buzzer sounds. We're going to have a Patia Wolves, Yanawa Devils finals next week. Great game by both teams here. Goalies played great all night.
Bookmakers are freaking out right now because they didn't know Nikki was in. They were calling. The odds were stacked in a Bagna Ratchet final. So unbelievable. A lot of people lost a lot of money in this game tonight.
Now, 2 great games there. We had one go to a shootout. We had another one come down to the wire at the very end. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be back next week for the championship games of the Flying Farangs Hockey League. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Thank you so much to Ice Hockey Family for providing the video, and we'll see you guys next week.